Hi, how are you? I will discuss a little about the games that are being hyped this week.
Baldur's Gate 3, developed by Larian Studios, is one of the most anticipated RPGs of recent years, drawing upon popular D&D mechanics. The game breathes new life into the Baldur's Gate franchise, a beloved RPG series for both veteran players and newcomers alike. Deep character customization, an engaging narrative, and strategic turn-based gameplay altogether create a captivating and immersive world that invites you to dive into its depth. Regardless of your previous experience with Baldur's Gate or CRPGs, Baldur's Gate 3, the latest offering from Larian Studios, sets a high standard for the realm of computer role-playing games, CRPGs. The game serves as an ambitious testament to the growing complexity and elevated standards in gaming industries. It portrays an intricate, immersive world where every choice matters, providing an overwhelming depth that is bound to leave players yearning for more. This ambitious development, while not entirely perfect, has certainly created a benchmark that fellow CRPGs should measure up to. The game merges classic role-playing elements with innovative mechanics, balancing a deep narrative with diverse character interactions and turn-based battles. It has leveraged modern technologies to deliver astonishing graphics and a breathtakingly real depiction of the world within the game. The vastness of the game world engages players with countless NPCs, a multitude of quests, and a plethora of secrets to discover, apart from the complex storyline and challenging combat. The game's strategic elements contribute to a truly immersive experience. Players can apply tactics on an atmospheric battlefield, making combats feel organic and intriguing, emulating the depth of Dungeons and Dragons. It genuinely encapsulates the spirit of the revered tabletop RPG, while incorporating elements that adapt well to the video game medium. The game builds upon the foundations set by its predecessors, aiming to revitalize the genre with an experience like never before. Whether or not the game manages to surpass these high expectations set by its legendary name is yet to be seen, but the preview shows a promising start. Navigating through Baldur's Gate 3 is an experience of about 50 to 80 hours, varying based on player strategy and exploration depth. The game unfolds its brilliance without any preloading, which means your adventures aren't preempted, although this setup makes the first act brisk for seasoned players who've submerged themselves in the early access version. It contributes to an authentic and immersive D&D atmosphere for both veterans and newcomers in the long run. The gameplay fluidity continues until the latter acts, where some players may observe a drop in the frame rate while exploring the expansive cityscape. In the final act, these minor technical hindrances, such as occasional crashes and bugs, don't overshadow the overall gaming experience and are something that early patches are likely to address. The turn-based combat system is deliberately paced, creating a strategic and challenging battlefield experience. Empowered by the freedom of exploration, players can opt for different approaches, from direct combat to stealthy ambushes. These varying situations and environmental opportunities infuse a fresh feel into each battle sequence. Baldur's Gate 3 is not only about combat and exploration, but it rewards strategic decision-making, which results in the game feeling like a vast, interactive narrative. It revolves around battle strategies, character interactions, and quest decision-making, creating a robust role-playing environment that leaves you entirely in control of the unfolding story. Baldur's Gate 3 offers 3 distinct difficulty levels to cater to a wide range of players, from those new to CRPGs to seasoned veterans. Explorer. This mode is perfect for players looking for a more relaxed experience or who are new to the game. Combat and challenges are more forgiving, and the focus is on enjoying the story and exploration. Balanced. Suitable for players familiar with D&D 5th edition or previous Baldur's Gate titles. This mode offers a well-rounded experience with a reasonable level of challenge. Combat encounters are balanced, and tactics become more relevant. Tactician. Designed for veteran players, this mode substantially increases the difficulty and complexity of the encounters. Enemy AI is more strategic, and players must be skilled in employing effective tactics to overcome obstacles. Choose your difficulty setting according to your experience and preference. And remember that you can adjust the setting later on if you feel the need for a more comfortable or challenging gameplay experience. Baldur's Gate 3 tells an enchanting tale that aligns harmoniously with its predecessors, filled with familiar faces and nods to the previous entries that longtime fans will appreciate. The storytelling is superbly crafted, surpassing standard role-playing narratives with layered complexities, an amalgamation of epic quests, mind-bending twists, and strategic decisions make the storyline deeply engaging and rewarding. One of the unique aspects of Baldur's Gate 3 is the role of the Mind Flayer tadpole inserted into your character at the start of the game. The tadpole forms a crucial part of the plot, bestowing your character with special abilities and opening new character progression paths, thereby adding an extensive layer of customization to the core game progression. Character creation in this universe is a thorough and exciting process. Players have the option to either select one of the pre-made origin characters or create a custom hero. The origin characters are predefined with detailed backstories that intermingle with the main plot line, regardless of the class you choose for them. Those craving more extensive customization would find the flexibility of creating a character beneficial, offering myriad choices in regard to race, class, skills, and appearance. Every decision made during character creation not only impacts gameplay, but also alters interactions with the in-game world and its denizens. This vast array of choices translates into an immensely varied narrative experience rich in opportunities and consequences, centered around your character. Baldur's Gate 3 character progression works in harmony with the rules of D&D 5th edition, allowing your character to advance up to level 12. The progression pace is adequate, ensuring that players reach the maximum level around halfway through the final act. This provides room for strategic decisions and helps players make the most of their abilities throughout the game's entirety. The game has a well-integrated gear and loot system, making character progression not only about earning XP and leveling up, but about acquiring and upgrading your equipment. This adds an engaging layer of strategic decision-making to the gameplay. Will you peek into every nook and cranny for that potentially game-changing item? Or hurry along the main story path? By Act 2, players will stumble upon more robust gear leading to more dynamic combat situations. You'll find gear with powerful boosts, special effects that turn the tide of a battle, and aesthetically pleasing armors that make your character look more formidable. The game also enables you to enhance your character's abilities and stats, making your character uniquely adept and setting the stage for character-based RPG storytelling. Each character has their unique skill points and feats collection, which can be accrued and optimized throughout the game. Baldur's Gate 3 evolves as your journey continues. The environment around your character, the people they interact with, and even your base camp change as your story unfolds, reflecting the impact of your decisions, character progression, and offering a truly dynamic RPG experience. Baldur's Gate 3 stands as a testament to Larian Studios' ambition to create a new benchmark in the realm of CRPGs, featuring an intricate and immersive narrative, in-depth character creation, and a satisfyingly challenging turn-based combat system. The game has successfully captured the essence of classic tabletop RPGs such as Dungeons and Dragons, engaging and deep narrative that adapts to player choices, flexible and extensive character creation opportunities, challenging and satisfying turn-based combat system, beautiful graphics, and attention to detail for a more immersive experience. Familiar world for longtime fans with nods to the previous entries. Well-balanced tactical gameplay and deep character progression. For pros, it seems incomplete. So I've explored in several communities and found some cons. Occasional technical issues like drops in frame rate and bugs. Small learning curve for new players unfamiliar with CRPGs or D&D rules. Overall, Baldur's Gate 3 has successfully fulfilled its promise to revitalize the genre, offering an experience that is faithful to its roots, while incorporating modern gaming advancements. It's an enthralling journey that fans of classic RPGs and newcomers alike can appreciate, leaving them eagerly anticipating its potential impact on future titles in the genre. Let me explain a little more. Baldur's Gate 3 brilliantly brings together the best of both tabletop and digital RPGs with its strategic combat, intricate storyline filled with player-influenced outcomes, and an immersive character creation system. It stands out as a worthy contender in the CRPG category. While there are minor technical issues and a learning curve for new players, they are outweighed by the game's thoughtful design, deep character progression, and the homage it pays to its predecessors. In essence, Baldur's Gate 3 offers a captivating experience that does justice to its prominent heritage, enthralling both seasoned veterans and newcomers to the genre, despite minor shortcomings. It sets a promising landscape for the evolution of RPGs in the gaming industry. In conclusion, Baldur's Gate 3 gloriously revives the nostalgic charm of its predecessors, while innovatively elevating the game's mechanics to align with contemporary RPG standards, despite slight technical hitches and a learning curve for new entrants. The game overwhelmingly impresses with its deeply engaging story, strategic combat, and thrilling RPG dynamics. It is an exceptional offering that stands as a testament to Larian Studios' commitment to keep pushing the boundaries of the RPG genre. Undoubtedly, Baldur's Gate 3 sets high expectations for successors to follow and leaves players anticipating what's next in this magical, immersive universe.
15 minutes later.
If you like and want to see our latest uploads, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please comment anything that you think is lacking or something that needs to be discussed. Thank you.